For you folks up in northern Iowa, our hearts go out to you. Here in Des Moines, a much different situation today. Obviously, our temperatures stayed much warmer. We were on that area where it saw a lot of rain and even some isolated areas of lightning yesterday, but all the snow just coming down in feet of snow up in northern Iowa. 30 degrees is our current temperature, so watch for refreezing. We do have a gusty northwest wind as well, 32 miles per hour. Now, this is very heavy snow, but it's still blowing and drifting even into north central Iowa where they had that heavy snow pack. It's perfect maybe for making snow folks and doing some snowball fights, but this is still, that gusty wind will still take care of some of those roads, refreeze them, and also cause some low visibility. So please be careful there. Fort Dodge here at 27, 30 in Marshalltown, 31 in Osceola, and Centerville is back down to 32. So everybody down to the south as well. We didn't see a lot of that snow, continues to see those issues with lower visibilities and also some refreeze tonight. Down to a mile visibility between Des Moines over to Grinnell. That's where the light snow continues. We are seeing that very, very light condition for the snow right over the metro. Down into southeastern Iowa, in the last couple of hours, we still had a rain-snow mix. That's how warm it was here. Of course, much colder to the north, and that's where we've seen those crazy totals for the last 24 hours. To cover those, meteorologist Brett McIntyre in the other studio. And Brett, when you see a foot of snow and it's this heavy, that's the backbreaker kind of stuff, even dangerous for heart attacks and things like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of snow in northern Iowa. Very heavy and wet throughout yesterday evening and into the overnight. It did get some lighter, fluffy snow on top in some cases, but the further south you get, the more you get into the Ames, the Des Moines area, temperatures just stayed above freezing almost all the way through, so that kept things very slushy and very heavy across the state. About a foot of snow again in northern Iowa from Algona back into the Emmitsburg, Esterville area, dropping off quickly after you go through Iowa Falls and Fort Dodge, 6 to 8 inches of snow there, but then just into the 1 to 3 inch range in many spots around the Des Moines metro. Snowfall totals not all that heavy in downtown Des Moines. 14 inches in Mason City, very high for snow there. 11 and a half inches in Algona, 11 inches in Dakota City. Emmitsburg at 10. We had 8 in Fort Dodge as well as Pocahontas. Eldora at 4.2. Again, that's another spot along Highway 20. You drop south of there a little bit, just 2.5 inches of snow in Carroll. And again, the official total now at 6 p.m. here for the Des Moines Metro, 1.9. So a lot of places around Des Moines, and most of that, even at this point, gone. Only about 1/2 of an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch of slushy snow left in the grassy areas. But some film on the roadways that are getting a bit slick tonight.
Yeah, meteorologist Megan Sell on her way home. Our storm team coverage continuing even in her neck of the woods, said it was very slick. Thanks, Brett. We are going to see that snow winding up and moving out of here. This is that big storm center. It's going to drag out the moisture, but also bring in behind it some colder air with high pressure. It's not going to be an Arctic blast, thank goodness, but we are going to see that snow sticking around, especially in northern Iowa for a while. Snowpack keeping their temperatures on the down low compared to what we have here in Des Moines. 24 for the low tonight, so refreeze is a possibility. Blowing snow as well, even though it's very heavy. That wind's going to be gusty enough to reduce some visibilities and have it push back in on some of those roads they've been working so hard to clear today in northern Iowa. 20s tomorrow and or 30s tomorrow, back to the 20s on Friday. I was kind of wishing it was Friday tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday, we have the 30s, and Monday back to 40. Overnight lows, though, as we melt things down, refreeze, that'll be our biggest problem here. And as I said, our friends to the north are going, really? That's your biggest problem, refreeze?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, can't get out my door.
No sympathy from them. Love for the Drake Bulldogs tonight. They're the hot team.
Can you tell they're excited about the big win last night?